The other thing to say about privacy is the moral issue. I understand a squeamishness about healthcare data being pooled and shared and analyzed by algorithms, by software. I personally find that less creepy than it being looked at by human beings, but there can be a difference of opinion about that matter. I will also say, however, that if your squeamishness about that issue extends to a prohibition against it ever happening, even under terms that can guarantee your individual privacy, then fine, make that decision, but you should make that decision with a clear head about the trade-offs, about the economic trade-offs, about the immense sources of social and financial value that sit in the healthcare databases of the world, and about the moral trade-offs, about the same moral trade-off you would make if you withheld your kidney from the organ donor registry, that when somebody else needs that kidney, well, guess what? Somebody else needs the data on your kidney function as well. So it's not as direct a life saved as when you donate a kidney. It is much more diffuse, but that's why it's important that we all do it and that we all come together and recognize how important this decision to pool and analyze healthcare data is. This is something, by the way, that Great Britain is more poised than any nation on earth to do. In the US, our healthcare system is so screwed up and there are too many vested private interests that you don't have to be much of a cynic in the US to point out that for-profit healthcare systems make money on advancing chronic disease. And so what is the incentive to build AI systems to prevent that? And on the continent or other nations that have public healthcare systems, full public healthcare systems, the way that the UK does, there's not the cluster of information technology and expertise in machine learning and AI. Great Britain can be the nation that does this. I mean, think of all of the gifts to healthcare that Britain has given. You invented liver transplants. You learned about DNA. You gave us the National Health Service. This can be a gift to the world that you give, a model for how information technology and AI can be used to improve healthcare. And I'll be sad to be sitting on the sidelines back home in Austin, Texas when it happens, but I'll be delighted for the human race if you do it.